Hi, Mark here. Tuesday, December the 16th, 8:45 a.m. Eastern, 1:45 p.m. GMT. Let's have a look at the US dollar. We've just had the non-farm payroll release, which was the last 2 months, October, November, and the job numbers came in. Unemployment went up, and job numbers from a consensus of 50,000 was just over 60,000. But here's how the market has reacted, and we've got some levels to work with. US dollar index, which was sold off during the Asian and European session, going into the job numbers, full red candlestick. You can see the fight back by the US. So US has rebounded following the job numbers so far. Let's zoom in on that hourly. There you see the fight back following the release. Support at 97.53, resistance 97.94. We'll see whether this bounce back can be maintained and buyers get back up to this intraday resistance and test higher, or whether we revert to weak US dollar and sellers look down at this support level. Let's have a look at the majors, how they're performing. We've got the euro, which started strong, full green candlestick. I've got support at 117.42 and resistance at 117.93, close to that 118 level. But you can see the US dollar has fought back as well here against the euro. There you can see going on right now. There's the fight back all the way from that resistance at 117.93. Sellers looking down at the 117.42 support level. Let's have a look at the pound. Also was stronger. I've got support at 133.54. Asian European session, we saw all the way up to 134.53 and a spike up after the non-farm payroll release, but has come down. US dollar fighting back, just like we saw on the euro. There it is on the hourly. There's the big red candlestick engulfing the previous green candlestick, sitting at 134.11, looking to test the 134, and I've got support at 133.54. Let's have a look at the US yen. Weak US dollar to start again, resistance 155.11 and support all the way down to 154.40. And there is the fight back by the US against the yen. There you see it off that support at 154.40. Buyers will be looking up at the 155 level, 155.11 intraday resistance, or a resumption of US dollar weakness would be looking down at this 154.40 support level. And then let's look at the US dollar against the Canadian. Again, a fight back. It's been strong Canadian, weak US dollar the whole way, continued during the Asian European session. I've got resistance 137.81, support all the way down at 137.38. There's the fight back by the US, like we've seen against the other majors. Not green yet, but you can see from all the way down, look at the wickets left behind, and now sitting at 137.58 with resistance 137.81. So we have weak US dollar to start. We saw that on the index and against all the majors immediately following the uh, jobs numbers, the non-farm payroll release. We saw continuation of dollar weakness, but dollar has fought back. It is fighting back. We'll see whether that can be maintained or whether this is a knee-jerk reaction. But we do have our levels to work with now. Resistance, support levels, which have been tested. We'll go on to see whether the US dollar can fight back, whether this fight back can be maintained through the US session, or if it's going to be short-lived and we're going to return to dollar weakness. We've got, as I say, our support and resistance levels to work with. Good trading.